It is Wednesday, February 4th, and you're watching the Hammer Daily here on the Hammer Betting Network, presented by our good friends over at FanDuel. And we have a great show for you today. I'm your host, Jay Cooper, alongside my producer behind the boards, behind the scenes, Mike Bennett. Working, making sure the show's going to be great. And I guess it off the top, we have a great show for you today. 3 guests, 2 segments, 3 guests. Geoff, batting leadoff, waste management, open bets. We got to talk through it. Last week told me, don't bet on Scotty. It's a waste. Sorry, 2 weeks ago, he told me don't bet on Scotty. It's a waste. Scotty ended up winning. Going to ask him if I should use my boost again this week on Scotty. Because that's what I like to do for golf. I'm a punter. I'm a tipper. And I punt on golf. And that's what I like to do. And I love those boosts. And I see Scotty Scheffler. I'm like, how can I not just slap a boost on Scotty and bet on him to win outright? So going to ask about that and bunch of other things with Geoff, including Brooks Koepka, Cuss' great fast food idea, which he talked about on his show with Mayo. If you haven't seen that, it was hilarious. Alongside some other things. He's not very happy with me. I'm going to preface that. He messaged me saying, you shouldn't have done that yesterday. So curious to hear what he has to say to me. Be fun start to the show. After Geoff comes on, of course, Edge Work Overtime, as we're going to do today and tomorrow. Usually it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but like we said, Monday through Thursdays this week, with so many NHL games, 10 NHL games on tonight. We're going to rapid fire through all those games, give you your hockey picks, the fill of hockey before we take that 3-week Olympic break. All right, let's get into the show today. I've been working. I'm not gonna lie. I see these messages in the chat. I've been working behind the scenes. I've been trying my best. I know that there are some, mistakes fans out there. I don't know what my George has his stack pack. I don't know what my pack would be. Maybe the hammers, the nails, but no, that's the network. Been working behind the scenes because I've seen all the support I've been getting. I appreciate you guys tweeting at Rob, messaging in these chats saying, when is Jason going to be on? Is Jason going to be on? Well, I'd like to announce the time slot that I'm on. If we can bring it up right here, Mike. The list was announced and I'm not on it. Yep. You heard me right. I'm not on it. There's great guests on here. Listen, I would like to dig into a bunch of people and make fun of them, but Alex did a good job. He left me off the list like an idiot. That's a bad job. But other than that, he did a really good job, I think. Ches leading off the show, always does great stuff there. Captain Jack's on. We can skip over G-Stack George. Matt Freeman, Hitman, Ken Barkley. That's going to be sick. Sammy P. Tons of great names there. Jack Miller as well. Judah, Ian, Corby. So many good names. Listen. I'll rip on Corby for a bit. Corby had no idea who the Tush Push guy was. Or that's who we're letting on this show. He doesn't know who the Tush Push guy is for the Seahawks, and that's who we're letting on this show. It's fine, Alex. I get it. A couple mystery guests too. I have all the mystery guests. I'm not allowed to say who they are, and I can't confirm that none of them are me. You can tune in, you can watch. You should tune in and watch, obviously. But remember those time slots because I'm not going to be there. So whatever. I'm going to go get my hair cut. Enjoy my time with my barber. We're going to hang out for a bit. Maybe we'll watch on the show, throw it on in the background. And yeah, good guest list, though. I will say I have a couple issues with some names. Number one, 2 guys from the Deep Dive podcast. Really? Listen, I love Drew. Comes on the show pretty often. Weekly recurring guest. 0-2 on the prop show. Andy Molitor. Great guy as well. Comes along all the time on the watch along. 0-2. On the prop show. But it's all right. Yeah. Let the deep dive guys go in. You know what? Maybe we should have a halftime show, Super Bowl halftime show. Then maybe they can win a pick. Maybe then they can win a pick. Okay. Those guys are both 0-2. I'm 2-1. Thank you very much. In case you forgot. And I got left off the show. A couple other Owens, we'll call them the Owen crew. China Maniac. That guy's just a glorified arbor. Get that guy out of here. Jack Miller, I really want to talk badly about him, but he comes on the show and he does great stuff, so I can't really say much. But he is 0-2. I feel like I've earned a spot. I feel like I deserve a spot, but I don't have a spot. It's not really fair. There's other guys on there who've won one bet, but they've been on for like 5 years, like Geoff Fienberg. Like he won. He won one pick. 1-3. What are we doing here? Reminder, show goes live 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm forced to promote this or else I'm going to get fired. So, yeah, if I had to choose, I wouldn't talk about it. prop extravaganza. Listen, I see you guys in the chat. Like, I want anarchy in the chat today. I want fucking anarchy. I want you guys to be like, who the F is this on? Get Jason in there right now. Right now. Then maybe Rob will listen to me. Maybe I'll be on next year. Maybe I do my own show tomorrow. We'll call it Hammer Daily Overtime. Hammer Daily Super Bowl Prop Special Overtime. We'll get up guys on the show. And we'll build a better crew. I'll get George. That's GRP, not G-Stack. Yeah. Whatever, it is what it is. Like, listen, I'm going to be able to enjoy my afternoon. I'm going to have the show on in the background. I'm going to bet the stuff because if you're going to not watch it live, you're doing yourself a little bit of a disservice. The numbers will move. Not all of them will move, but they will move. There's a lot of sharp people coming on. So you're going to get a ton of value out of it. But you're just not going to be, you're just going to miss out on your boy Jason here not being on the show, lacking the entertainment. And I would have given out a good pick. That's for sure. Anyways, I'll save the pick for the prop extravaganza tomorrow on the Hammer Daily. All right. I left him waiting in the wings long enough. Had to complain a little bit there. Let's bring him up. He's the biggest Phillip Rivers fan that I know. He's a big Chargers fan. He's also 1-3 on the Super Bowl prop extravaganza show. Geoff Fienberg, how's it going, my friend?
Everything was fine until I knew that picking Noah Gray 3 years ago to score the first touchdown was going to be held against me at this moment. I actually let Rob know, if you need to bump me because this thing's gotten more serious and you've sort of taken out some people, although I haven't seen the surprise guest, so I can't fully say to that. You can bump me, Rob, but you are not bumping me for Jason. Those were my explicit orders, and you've got this thing backwards. You're here crying like a baby. You are doing a 1 hour lead-in show to the extravaganza. What the hell are you doing? I'm thinking about that context of major events that happen in content, or in legacy media. The pre-show is a big effing deal. You're the lead-in. Have a good show. Hopefully your ratings aren't 0, and then there could be something for Pizzola to pick up on.
All right. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm like the Jerry to the Seinfeld's Banya, right? Like when Banya would steal all his thunder because Jerry was the leadoff. Maybe that's why we're doing this. You're right. They don't want me to steal his thunder.
Table last year because I admittedly was 0-3, and I said, if I don't get this one, Rob, I'm never coming back. And I gave I went on a whole Jalen Hurts diatribe, and he crushed it. And that one I think was longest rush for him, and he got that early, but he nutted the night.
So you're 1-3.
What I did on the Super Bowl prop show last year was sort of like what I did on your Ryder Cup preview show earlier in the year.
What I forget about that. That was so long ago. That was in September, no?
Yeah, not on much, but you've had me on to talk the golf, so that's nice.
Yeah, I enjoy having you on, Geoff. I enjoy talking golf with you. Tons of stuff I enjoy talking with you. But yeah, you know what? It sounds like you're up ROI wise in terms of the Hammer. The Forward Progress prop betting extravaganza.
I don't think I'm up ROI.
Oh, I was trying to throw you a bone there, but it's
no.
Okay.
Well, we got to be transparent. I'm 1-3, and then I said I'm going to retire if I don't get it. So I'm not giving Noah Gray first touchdown anymore.
So the key is what I like to do, and
if people are going to be held against their record, you're actually gonna. Then they're going to give more layup picks. So I wouldn't encourage that either.
You're not wrong. Listen, people are being held against the record. We should convert to ROI because obviously that's important, as we know. You just got to do what I do on what I did this year on the Thanksgiving show. I gave out 6 different props.
How'd they do?
The 3 props that don't count to the record.
Yeah.
They didn't win, but the 3 ones that did win.
And last year you gave us a side.
Yes.
And you could argue that is like a band for life sort of thing.
Well, I gave out a side 3 years in a row. And you know what I was going to give out this year? I can't say.
Your own show. If you go head to head with it, that's going to be like the Turning Point USA halftime. Good luck.
I might have to the what's it called? NWO, right? Or the WWE versus, I forget what it is. Anyways, let's get into things because we've sidetracked things enough. Actually, I'm going to sidetrack you just for a little bit.
Well, you called me out yesterday. I'm one of your viewers.
Yeah. What? I saw you in the chat getting pissed off.
No, after you called me out.
Yeah, well, I have to call you. What do you want me to do? Not call you out for this? Like, I deserve, Jeff, do I not deserve to be on the show? Just tell me yes or no.
You're doing an hour lead-in.
But tell me yes or no. Do I not at least deserve to be on the show?
If Pizzola, if they accidentally overbooked it, I don't know.
How do you accidentally overbook it?
It's a lot of people. There's a lot of balls in the air.
All right. I've been, Jeff, I've been
you
trying.
Think you could produce it better than Alex?
Like the guest? Yeah, easily.
Okay, so I don't.
Yeah.
Are you, are you not there with Rob or it's Al?
It's Jacob today.
Okay.
I was there the last 3 years, and that's how I got my start on the show, is because Rob had to go pee, and I just.
So now, don't you feel like you've elevated from that?
Yes, but I still want to be on. It's like my roots. It's my.
So why don't you just hang out in the office?
I am. I'm the only one here.
No, I mean, like, for the show, like, be the support, fill in for Rob when he's going to take a piss or something.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, but I don't think they're going to let me. They haven't even sent me. They're not sending me the link at all to get in. So it's well, it's actually it's disgusting work. No, they revoked my logins. I'm not even kidding you, Jeff. They removed me from being able to log in. I tried to log into the software today. I couldn't. So I don't know what I'm going to. Maybe you know what? Send me a DM after the show.
I will not. Not
forward me the link. Listen, I've been firing out DMs trying to get people to.
You could probably trick a couple people in there that don't know that you are like a Trojan horse.
Yes, I love also the Trojan horse, the USC reference as well. The Trojan horse. Jeff, this is perfect. This is theater. You're a genius. You're a genius.
Shut up. No Sam Darnold though. I got a nice big Seahawks future, like 22-1 and 10-1.
Love it.
And I don't know, I'm not like a pro bettor, so my eyes are like blinded. I have such a big future that I don't like see the game clearly. Like, you could give me like a great like Travion Henderson something, and I'm like, I don't even want to bet on the Patriots do anything good.
Yeah,
that's so the I can acknowledge that's why I'm a sophisticated square, because I'm like self-aware that like this one bet is getting in the way of. I don't bet off the spreadsheet once that happens.
Yeah, no. I see where you're coming from, Jeff, which is part of the reason why, again, I should be on the show instead of you. But again, we're not going to get it.
I'll hit a winner today.
If you don't, will you?
No, that's up to Rob.
Can we do like a head-to-head where it's
how many followers do you have? Are you even worth like bumping me for, like, for the network's sake?
Followers on what? It's not about having followers, but having.
Well, no, I mean followers. It is like, because like I'll send it out to like my audience.
Yeah. Right,
which is a bit of a different orbit in the gambling universe than say other people's. So I'm just curious, like just from a network standpoint, should we give you the slot? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like if you look at the tweet whenever it goes out and I mention it, there's always my fans that come out and mention, like, talk about me. They say Ace Ventura says, please don't put him on. He's legitimately the worst. Not sure why you employ him. Marcus Erickson, I'll beat any of his offers if you keep him off the show. There was one as well from our good friend Shipper. This is on the Circle Back show on Monday. Jason was absolutely fucking horrendous. Bring back the harumper. I don't know what that means.
That could be me. Yeah. Holy shit. Jacob, put that in the comments for next week.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. You want to make fun of Pizzola for a moment?
Yeah.
I'm actually curious. Are we doing the show on Monday?
Why wouldn't we?
I think, is it not Family Day?
No, it's the next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna like almost be like Kanish. I think this is a litmus test on Pizzola.
No. We're not. It's next week. Don't worry. And
it is okay.
I get to finally see you, Jeff. I know you've been trying to avoid me, so
I've not been trying to avoid you. It's just worked that way. You're help, but I'm not giving you the link. And I told Pizzola I'd give him my spot, but not to you.
Okay. I also reached out. I don't know if you saw. I messaged Rob. There's a car wash in the garage here. I offered to wash his car every other week. I'm not even kidding. I would wash his car every other week to get on that show. When he's in office, he has to pay for the car wash. I'm not paying for that. What the fuck is that? Or let me expense it. One or the other. I also offered Ian McMillan something behind the scenes, but I don't know if we're gonna get into that. But
well, George's mom's probably got more hundreds. He's probably would pay more than you to buy into the show.
Yeah, he probably would. You probably would, but and he has more followers. You're right, Geoff. I'm sorry, you're right. But does he have as many fans as me, like Marcus Erickson, who said he would double whatever I'm offering to not have me on the show? Anyways, Marcus, appreciate you. You're always in the chat. He's always a good time. Let's get into things though, because I sent you a tweet and you didn't respond to me, of course. But I'm going to ask you.
What?
I'm going to ask you about it on the show. I'll bump it for you right now.
Sorry.
It was a tweet about saying, is the Waste Management the best tournament of the year? Is that true?
Who said that?
I'll bump it.
It's not even the best tournament of like the month.
Okay. So it's not true.
No.
Okay.
Like,
it's only
it's
true for like the
fine.
frat boys, for like the Kirk Evans of the world.
No, like that's fine. It has its charm. I'm not anti it, but like you're not going to tell me it's better than Riviera in 2 weeks. That's an elevated event. You're just not. You're just not. I like the event. I like the field. It's got a great history. It's got a great pedigree of winners. And I 16 is fun. As someone that like bets the tournament or that's really into it, Jason, it can be a bit of an annoying TV experience because they like to show like 16 nonstop.
Okay.
In a way. And that's kind of annoying when like, I play to the leaderboard, play to some other things, but I get it. And it'd be great to hit a winner before the Super Bowl, but that's unlikely because I'm not betting Scotty.
All right, fair enough. Well, that leads into the show and leads into what I'm going to ask you about here today. I asked you 2 weeks ago. This is essentially every tournament that Scotty's in, and I get a boost for a golf. If I have a golf boost, I just put it on Scotty outright. It's probably really dumb, probably really square, but like, I mean, he's the best player in the world. Why wouldn't I just duck it? 2 weeks ago, you told me not to do that.
The American Express, like that shook me because that's just like literally a wedge 10-foot putting contest, Jason. Like that is the exact event that like neutralizes Scotty. Not to say he's not the best player in the world or wasn't a deserved favorite, but when he wins that like leaves me totally shook. This is a tournament that is like right up his alley. I don't see him shooting less than like 500 a day. That doesn't mean 500 a day. I mean, that's sort of like where he probably see his floor. So I'm hyper concerned. I've actually made a without Scotty Scheffler bet in that market. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm like just sort of a bit of a broken better right now. Because he's probably gonna win. I'm getting into this place. It's not that difficult of a golf course, but it rewards shot making. And historically, we've seen like a pedigree of major championships, specifically US Open sort of players win here. Brooks twice, Scotty twice, Gary Woodland, Webb Simpson, Phil Mickelson, even the guys that have Ricky Fowler hasn't won a US Open. He's played great here consistently. Same with Hideki Matsuyama. Just US Open sort of ties all over the historical winner circle.
Yeah. All right. Like, so when you bet this stuff, you look towards the winner without Scotty Scheffler market. Let's talk a little bit about that market then. Because I feel like it's maybe, I don't know.
See, I'm having a problem knowing like what's fair and what isn't. And I need to like maybe have a sit down with some of the pros to help me get a grasp on it because I just have to figure out if the maths. And I woke up on Monday and Cam Young was like 25 with and 20 without. And I'm like, that was my bet. Cam Young it's probably lower now, but 20-1 with that, like that's where the math. But then I also had like Minwoo Lee, who I like at 80-1, but they wanted like 45-1 for the without Scotty. And I'm like, if Minwoo Lee's going to play well enough to like be second place, and I've got to just take my chances that he's going to play well enough to win.
Yeah.
So that's where the math didn't for me. And I don't know, like I don't run it like in, I should sort of figure out how much Scotty's worth, but I think you'd get a sliding scale of answers from even like the smartest guys. But that's like the $1 million question right now. What is he worth? In terms of those markets? And it might, I just got to figure out if the maths.
All right. Maybe we'll leave that up to the audience to see if the maths, if they would rather play that either the with or without. Any other guys you like other than Minwoo Lee, who you mentioned here off the top, and then also Cam Young as well, who's Minwoo Lee 60-1 right now outright, and Cam Young 20-1.
Other outrights that I played this week, I bet Matt McCarty. That one's gotten beaten down a bit. I have that at like 80-1. Matt Fitzpatrick 50-1. I guess I mentioned that US Open pedigree. Hopefully there's a link there, but he's been striking it just so beautifully, consistently, in my opinion. That's a shot. that I'm willing to take. I feel like I'm just blanking on someone right now. Shit, sorry. It'll come to me.
You're good.
It'll come to me. Sorry, Jay.
So Matt,
I'm
Fitz, Matt,
blanking on like a loser that I bet to win outright. Right?
I didn't think I was in the tournament, but
Yeah, but that's just what it is. We're talking about my guys.
all right. I love it.
It appears
Torbjorn?
no Sahith Tagala.
Ah.
I bet him a few weeks ago. Some websites had futures on this event. I bet him at like 90-1, but I've also gone back in this week at 55-1.
Okay.
On
right,
Sahith.
so Thigla, McCarthy, Fitz, Minuli,
McCarty, not McCarthy, but
McCarty.
Not that he's going to win, but
sorry,
just
McCarty. I'll know his name if he wins. Then Cameron Young. All right, those are the outrights who you like.
And I got a bomb. Rasmus Niergaard Pedersen, NRP, a big day in 120-1. He drives it a mile. I'm just like a bit of a slut for him right now. So that's probably worth not mentioning because that sounds like a loser.
No. All right, I love that. Rasmus Niergaard, RNG,
Pedersen.
RNP. All right, RNP.
What?
You said RNP.
Yeah, Rasmus Niergaard Peterson.
Okay. All right.
I got some props though, some like placing bets that I feel like pay more than Scotty does to win. And that's sort of what you
give me some props here. I was going to ask you specifically about the make miss or yes no hole in one. Right now the yes is -110, no -120. We've seen them made here in the tournament. Do you?
Okay, so I would even take that a different place. I would look for the hole in one specifically on 16. Is that what you're looking at? Or you're looking at
I think it was just
event?
I would believe it was for the whole event.
See, I would take my chances and play like the +2, the specifically 16th hole in one.
Okay.
Is something that I feel like is being offered at most places. That one, I feel like they'll set that up for the party. We're going to get, some beer tossing on that one. That was in like the mid twos. I played earlier actually, and I'm not really one for the hole in one, but I got convinced into that one.
All right. Any other props you like?
Yes, my favorite prop of the week, it would probably be sorry there, Jason. Adam Schenk top 40. Coming off an 11th place at Torrey Pines last week. This is flirting with like +290, Jason. He's at 3 straight runs here of 23rd, 17th, 25th. Right? I know it's crazy, but I can find you a bet like that'll pay as much as Scotty Scheffler. Was sort of like the line of thinking I'm going on there. Adam Schenk +290, as well as Andrew Novak +305 for a top 20 is something I can flirt around with. As well, he has just been so consistent, Andrew, every single week. From hitting giggle courses to just a bitch like Torrey Pines. So I'll trust Andrew Novak there. But in the find me a bet that pays as much or more than Scotty Scheffler to win the tournament, it is for me that top 40 for Adam Schenk.
All right, top 40 for Adam Schenk. I had like the closeout question to be your weekly hammer, which is what I'm going to call like your
lock of the week. Been it, I guess.
Like
that's, I guess I should have read your script.
That's okay. That's fine. It's all good. I know you don't read anything I send to you anyways.
That's not true.
It's just in case like you ever come on and you're like, you didn't tell me you were going to say this. I have proof that I did tell you I was going to say this.
Okay, you can ask me anything.
Okay,
there's nowhere you cannot take this that I would feel unprepared for.
Okay,
but I would just say, like you, I just blew my load too early because I gave you my hammer pick with the Adam Schenk.
I blew my load. Why do I blow my load early?
I don't know.
Who have you been talking to, Geoff? Maybe I gotta. Anyways, any other props you like, or is that it? And I can let you out of here.
Yeah, you can let me.
Okay.
You can let me go.
Okay, before you go though, I have a question for you because I didn't send you this question. I wanted to ask you about this. Another text that I sent you. Cust had a great idea this week on your show, on the Mayo show. Just talking about a membership to your chosen location of fast food restaurant. It's like, and that location specifically, you should have like a membership there where you go. You get some deals. The people greet you. It's like,
what the problem?
He's become a regular there.
Is you're so unserious most of the time that when you say things like you don't tip, I don't know. Like, I don't know when you're joking or being serious, but I know you don't agree with Cust, and everything you're suggesting is already available in the app.
Okay.
for all of these establishments.
No, I think it's a great idea, but I have a question about
like you want a home team location.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Where everybody knows your name. It's like Friends, right?
Yeah, you want
Cheers,
McDonald's
Cheers.
to be Cheers.
Yes, exactly. But
yeah, that's lunacy.
Here's the question I have for you though. It's not about the idea. It's about Cust himself. When he goes to his home establishment, because I have my home establishment, it's a bar. I tip well at that bar. Does Cust tip at the counter when he goes to McDonald's?
No, no one tips at McDonald's.
Okay, it's just that. Like apparently, I have tipping.
There's no tip. There's like a charity jar, but like, no,
you can tip.
You can always tip.
Yeah.
Like I guess if
you're a regular there, shouldn't you?
I'll tell you this: if I go there and like my kids like spill like multiple drinks and it's like a shit show, yeah, you might see me like tip the person who's got to come clean it because I feel like personally responsible. But I'm not tipping for like nuggets and fries. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just trying to get.
This is over. You got a half-hour lead into the great prop bonanza extravaganza.
The prop bonanza extravaganza.
You got to look at it that way. It seems like you even blow dried your hair today for this.
Maybe. Geoff, I appreciate you always. I'm excited to see you on Monday. Hopefully Kirk doesn't come in so we can do Circle Back together.
Hopefully Kirk does come in.
All right, here we go. All right, Geoff, have a good one. Great stuff there from Geoff. As always, as he loves to run away. He always does that. He like kind of mic drops and then leaves. Before we get into things today, before we get into our next guest, just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors over at FanDuel. Maybe last call for football, but there's still one more week to make it count before Super Bowl 60 on FanDuel, because all week long, FanDuel is giving you a daily profit boost every single day leading up to the big game. That means more chances to boost your bets, chase bigger payouts, and send football season off the right way. All you have to do is opt in each day and place an eligible bet to use that day's profit boost. So whether you're locking in early lines, riding your favorite props, or taking one last swing before the final whistle, FanDuel is giving everyone something extra to cheer for during football's final week. Today is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's Wednesday. It's receiving markets. It's receiving yards over, under, alt receiving yards, most receiving yards. If you're looking to bet into that market, you're going to want to do that today. And you're going to want to grab your daily profit boost from FanDuel and apply it when you bet into those receiving markets. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be touchdown-centric markets. Friday will be first quarter markets. Saturday will be team-centric markets. So if you plan on betting those, maybe wait a couple seconds. Use those boosts. Wait a couple days to use those boosts. Anyways, that's FanDuel.com/forward-progress for a daily profit boost every day this week leading up to Super Bowl 60. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas, in affiliation Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. For LA, call 1-877-770-7867. All right. 6-7. Let's bring in our next two guests here. Chat, you've been great today. Appreciate you guys. We got Alex. We got So Money. How's it going this morning, guys? This afternoon?
You can't read my.
I don't care what you have to say, Alex. I don't want to listen to you.
I messaged you 5 minutes ago, and then you spent 8 hours trying to bring me on. I said I wanted to give out a bet before I moved, and now it's like it's running. It's running.
Okay.
No one cares. No one listens. This is why you're not on the prop show.
That's well. You don't listen to me. You didn't put me on the prop show. This is like also. I have my computer on Do Not Disturb. That's the whole point. I don't want to be disturbed while I'm doing the show.
Honestly, I was feeling bad for you, and I was trying to work you into the show, and I was figuring it out behind the scenes to get you on. And then you told Geoff that you could do a better job booking the show than me, and I was done. I was like, all right, never mind. It's over.
Listen, like you can do whatever you want. That's your choice not to have me on, but there will be anarchy in the chat. There will be pitchforks out. There will be flames rolling through that chat, screaming justice for Jason. We already see it in our own chat. Look at this. My burners are on. Like the people are out. People are out and about. So Money. Enough about Alex. I don't care about Alex. Talk to me about how's your day going?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm a little sad, if I'm being honest. Flip off the Super Bowl talk. A little sad because we talked about an instance of what might happen last night in the Leafs game.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't bet it, but exactly what happened. This team looks better without Morgan Riley.
The other side of it.
You were on Edmonton. This is like what you know what I think the real moment was there where like I knew that this was going to be the Edmonton was a bad side for you. You said the Leafs teams in past were the ones to like come up and ruin your hearts, like kind of like, give you a little bit of hope, then take it away. Right when you said that, it's like opposite's happening. They're going to do it anyways. So Alex, that's a loser for you. Unfortunately, it's a loser for me as well. We're all losers. So is there anything I could do to get a spot on the show? I offered Rob a car wash. I offered Ian something as well. He said he'd give up my spot. I said, let's negotiate. And I made him an offer.
I really have to think about this. Let me get back to you. This is a lot of possibilities are rolling through my head right now.
All right. Sounds good. Chat wants us to have the next gambling Twitter boxing match, me versus you. I don't think I would take that. You're too tall. I think I would line you as the heavy favorite in that one. Anyways, 10 games today. A lot to get through. Excited to get through them. Do you want to share what you were like? Is it still there? What's moving? Can you still give it out?
It's there. It's best price in market right now at FanDuel as well, which is great.
Okay, so you lead with it.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. First bet of the day is Blackhawks and Blue Jackets under 6 plus 100 right now on FanDuel. I bet it out to like minus 105, which is widely available. But I mean, why would you bet it at minus 105 when FanDuel's offering plus 100? Yeah, this is. I mean, the Jackets are still not, I don't think, being priced correctly in terms of their totals. This is very much an under team for a while now, and again, we're getting another inflated number on a Chicago game because they, flew over against the Sharks the other day, but like they shot 39% at 5-on-5. They generated nothing again against a bad defense. This is a much better defense, a Columbus team that's playing really low event hockey, really kind of tightening things up under bonus. And now we get Greaves in net after Merzlikins went last night. I love this under. I bet it quite a bit now. And we're at starting to run a little now, though. Like we're seeing like a decent amount of under money come in here. So I wanted to get to that one quickly before it potentially left us for good.
All right, 6 plus 100 over at FanDuel. Best price in market. That's why we're giving it out, because that our sponsors at FanDuel. Why wouldn't you be? If you're watching the show, why are you not betting at FanDuel? You should probably be doing that. Anyways, so money. Let's break down this game. Anything else you like? Alex likes the under here. Chicago, Columbus, under 6 plus 100. Do you like a side here? Do you agree with the under? Talk us through it.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and make this a double best bet. I completely agree with Alex's thoughts. Chicago is still not generating. Columbus has tightened up defensively. And we didn't have this plan, but in fact, I did make another bet today in the morning. It was a futures play, which leads into this game. Okay. I bet Columbus to win the Stanley Cup.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's think
a spicy meatball.
Yeah, we got prices of like over 100 to 1. We can get 75 to 1. This team, I had futures on last year. I think I was just a year early and a coach late. So I think that this is the right coach to kind of bring out the way that they need to play. They're playing a lot better defensively. And if Elvis is finding his game, the 1-2 punch that they can have in goal there would be outstanding. And of course, they have Norris caliber defensemen. They have firepower. A little bit concerned about their depth, especially in the bottom 6. But I think that this team, I don't know if I'm not expecting them to win, but at that price, I don't think that they're priced fairly.
Yeah, they should be a lower price. It's as simple as that. That's why you would bet anything ever. If you're getting a better price than what you think the price should be, of course you should be betting that. So Columbus to win the Stanley Cup. So futures instead of so other sports. So money futures. What are we billing it as?
So future sports.
So future sports. All right, sounds good. So futures sports from So Money. Double best bet on the under here, which is now gone. Chad is asking 6.5 minus 130. Is that an okay alternative to the 6 plus 100, or now that it's gone, the 6 minus 05?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's fine.
All right, perfect. All right, sounds great. Let's move on to the next game. Boston Bruins, Florida Panthers. Panthers right now minus 152 on the money line. Totals at 6.5 minus 114. Alex, Somani, I'll throw to you first. Talk us through this game if there's anything you like here.
We keep waiting for Florida, and it's just not happening. I think that I don't like his price, but I can't get behind Boston either right now. So basically, this is a really, really tough one for me. I don't like the way that the Bruins are playing. I think that, so basically it's a long way of saying that I'm passing on this game because I don't trust either team.
All right, passing on this game. Don't trust either team. When you said you're waiting on Florida, does that mean you're waiting like for the market to kind of get lower on them before betting them again? Or are you waiting for the market to like get higher on them so you can fade them? Like which way are you looking at it here?
I'm waiting for Florida to show me something.
Okay.
Right? I don't want to say that they're done. I respect them too much for that, but they have a lot of injuries. They've gotten quite a bit. They've gotten far back here. It's going to be really hard for them, even for them to make it up. So I just want to see what they have. Just show me something.
Okay, waiting for them to show us something, anything. Great little press conference clip from from their head coach. Name slipping my mind right now, Paul Maurice. Maurice. Blank for a second. Great little clip there, snippet there. Doesn't matter what they did in the past. Doesn't matter the heights they achieved. It's just 1 foot forward at a time. It's not going to be as easy. Maybe they'll rein it in and go on another cup run here. Alex, anything you like in this game?
Well, I hope they show us something tonight because I did bet the Panthers. I don't think I'm chasing this number though, and I'd say this is not an official bet, but market has had quite the appetite for Boston today and bet them quite a bit earlier. So I would think that there could be some buyback again. Florida has run now because got some positive news on the injury front. Still no Marchand, but we got Bennett is confirmed in and Lundell is probable. So sounds like I bet this under the assumption that he's going to play. You don't make a guy probable in the NHL and he doesn't play. So I think something significant would have to happen there. So big boost to get him back. I liked what I saw from them against Buffalo, despite no Lundell and Bennett leaving that game early. They still looked really good, even though their center depth was pretty ravaged. And I think they go out on a positive note here into the break. So I bet this in the high minus 120s, and then we got the Korpisalo confirmation for Boston. So I bet it again in the low minus 130s, and now it's really run. But I think there's a chance it comes back. I think if we can get even I don't even need it to touch the 130s again. But if it's if you can get like a minus 140, I think minus 140 would be about my cutoff now. But I would still bet this at minus 140. So if it gets back there, you're looking at like maybe 5 cents. It needs to move in some spots, which is very, very realistic, I think. So hopefully we can get back there. And that's where I'd still bet for.
Yeah, if you're living in Canada, if you're living in Ontario, there's a minus 136 out there. You can go to your local grocery store, bring some cash, and hammer that stuff at that minus 136.
Yeah. Maybe you make friends with the person and they let you hammer it several times.
I just tell them I bet. Well, I'm not going to speak. Montreal, Winnipeg. Let's move on to the next game. I always bet different things. I never bet the same thing twice, of course. Why would I do that? You're not allowed to do that. Montreal, Winnipeg, Habs, Jets. Jets right now minus 114 at home on the money line. Totals at 6 towards the over minus 122. Alex, you're wearing your Habs hat like you always do. So I'll let you lead with this one. You can talk us through it. What do you like in this game?
I'm not going to bet on the Habs here. I think they're getting some real market respect against the Wild the other night too. I wasn't quite there on the Wild, but I was definitely leaning that way. And yeah, it's good to see the market start to respect this beautiful team that I think is primed to make a deep cup run. I think so many bet the wrong future this morning, but that's okay. We'll leave that for another day. Still not going to be laying it with the Habs at this price, especially not with Montembeault. Dobish has been playing pretty well. I still believe in Montembeault though, and I still don't think he's a downgrade from Dobish like the market seems to. I bet this under earlier, and then it's moved in my direction, and now it's ran completely the other way. And now I'm getting even better numbers out there than what I had bet earlier. So there's 6.5 minus 120s, some big plus money. There's 6.5 minus 115 even. I like this under. I think we get Hellebuck. I still like Montembeault. This Winnipeg team is not generating at all, and we see Montreal kind of morph to the style their opponent wants to play, and Winnipeg is not playing high event hockey right now. I don't think on the road here Montreal is going to look to get into a back and forth with this Jets team, especially with Hellebuck in net. I think we'll see a bit more of an emphasis on their defensive play kind of heading into the last game here before the break. And I can't get behind the Jets total being this high right now the way they're playing. I know I had the under the other night and it went over, but that was not necessarily an over game. So they got a little unlucky there, and I think we'll get back in the win column with this Jets under tonight.
All right, Jets under 6.5 minus 115 is what we're looking for. If it was a 6 plus money, what would you need here?
Any plus. I bet 6 plus 100. So that was one of the prices I bet it at. So yeah, you're going to be hard pressed to do worse than I did in entering the market here.
Oh, I mean, there's a 6 113. So if that's a pretty good price out there.
There we go.
Tons of options there for you if you like the under in this one, like Alex. So money, you're next. Double best bet on the under.
Absolutely.
Over.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make it another double best bet. Agree with everything Alex said, and we've touched on this before too. If Montreal's path to success has to start from the back end, because we know they have firepower, we know they can score, but a younger team like that, they do need to focus defensively as well, and I think that everyone knows that at this point, and I think that that's the way that they'll be playing if they want any sort of success moving forward. Winnipeg, similar to Florida. I mean, it's just, well, not similar in terms of the caliber of team, but similar in the sense that I keep waiting for something, and it's just you just reach a point where it's just not going to work out. It's not going to happen, right? So I like Winnipeg to play kind of the same way that they've been playing all year. Sometimes they get into these high-scoring games, but most of the time they play pretty low event. So I think we're going to see another low event game here.
All right, low event. We like the under. Double best bet. On to the next game. Minnesota Wild taking on the Nashville Predators. Right now, Minnesota minus 130 on the money line. Road favorites here. Totals at 6.5, juice towards the over minus 126. So money. I'll let you lead the way with this one.
Yeah, I like the way that Minnesota's been playing. Nashville took some money. This could be a bit of a tricky situation for Minnesota. Like in Nashville, last game before the break. But I think it is accounted for in the line, but it hasn't moved far enough for me yet. So I do lean Minnesota, but I do need it into them kind of mid-teens, so like minus 115 or so. I would take that, but in the early to mid-20s, that's not something I can take right now.
All right, we're going to pass on this game then. Throw it to Alex. Alex, you agree here? You kind of need the mid-teens if you want to bet on Minnesota. Are you fading so money here, betting on Nashville? What do you like?
No, yeah, I agree with so money. I'm not betting it, but I do lean Wild. But just not quite at this number, not into the minus 120s. Over was like, I was a little interested by an over, but I was kind of wary of price just because we do have a pretty good goaltending matchup with, Saros and Leifby Gustafsson here. And then the over just kind of ran and took some money. So now there's just no chance of getting involved in this total at this point. And would need cheaper on the Wild if I'm going to bet this.
All right, let's move on to the next game then. Let's make this one quick. Sharks Avalanche right now minus 275 on the money line. Totals at 6.5, juice towards the over minus 128. Alex, do you like anything in this game, or is this also a pass for you?
Yeah, I do, and I'm glad we're getting to it now because I just noticed here that it's starting to run a little bit again. I bet the under here again. Wasn't an official bet for me the other night on the show because I wanted to wait for Netchis, but I know at least we got it. So Money gave it out, which is perfect. I did end up betting it as well with him because we did get the no Netchis confirmation, and we got that again here. He's not playing. Landeskog's not back. Devin Taves is back. Everything just kind of lends itself to an under in this spot. Again, I talked about San Jose still not generating much. They struggle to get anything really going against Chicago. It's going to be much tougher for them here against this Avs team that I think we'll be looking to bounce back from disappointing last game. Another loss for them against the Wings. So yeah, under 6 plus money is wide. Under 6.5, sorry, plus money widely available. I think this should be a comfortable, straightforward sort of Avalanche win.
Under 6.5 plus money is what we're looking for there for the Sharks Avalanche game. So money, another double best bet for us here. What are we looking at?
I think so. Yeah. Agree again. Seeing it the same way. Even though San Jose's last game went over, Alex alluded to it earlier that San Jose Chicago game was not a over game. That was as under as you can get without the scoreboard reflecting the way that game was played. Colorado, they have dipped a bit in terms of their offensive generation. Again, it's a little bit tough against San Jose because you should be able to generate on San Jose. But that being said, and we talked about this last week, San Jose is playing well defensively as well. So I think that this total is based on kind of perception of what the Sharks are, and not necessarily the way that they're trying to play the game. So, and I respect that for a young team. So I think that we are getting here, especially since we're getting plus money. You give me a plus money on total like that, and it's going to be really hard for me to turn away from that. So plus money under 6.5, you got to go for that.
All right, under 6.5 plus money, double best bet here. 3 double best bets so far today for the show. We have 5 games left. Do us a favor, smash the like button. Goes a long way here on the channel. If you're new to channels, I'll hit the subscribe. We've got to breeze through the last 5 because we have to get out of here for whatever reason. I'm told we just have a hard out at 12:55 1-ish. I have to end the show before 1. Don't know why we would have to do that. Anyways, before we get into the last 5 games, though, quickly, just want to give a shout out to our friends over at BetStamp. The biggest BetStamp Pro is back, and for the biggest betting weekend of the year, it's honestly a pretty crazy deal. BetStamp Pro normally sells to pro bettors for thousands per month. For a limited time, you can try it for just 99 cents. I use BetStamp Pro during the day to see where lines are actively moving and which books are off market, especially when news hits and numbers move fast. This isn't built for casual betting. Professional odds screen for bettors who want to find the right number quickly and get down at the best price. You get full Super Bowl coverage across main markets, player props, and alternate lines with true market pricing built in. You'll also see major prediction markets and exchanges in the same view with full order book data. Scan the QR code that you see on screen right now, or click the link to get BetStamp Pro for 99 cents for this weekend only. That's 99 cents for this weekend only. Scan that QR code, click the link. You want it.
That was wild. Was there like funeral music playing over that ad or what?
I don't know. We got to talk to whoever.
Yeah, you got to talk to the crew over there and be like, "What are you doing here, man?"
Yeah. Were you able to hear me? I hope you were able to.
I heard you. I mean, I didn't listen to you because of the music that was playing.
It's too loud.
No, it wasn't too loud. It was just.
We got the Vice sound mixers in here.
Quite strange. It was very strange.
Anyways, all good. We'll send those notes back. Anyways, 5 games left here. Let's get through them really quickly. Detroit, Utah. Utah right now. Our Yetis minus 130 on the money line at home. Totals at 6 towards the under minus 112. So many. We'll start with you. What do you like in this game?
Yeah, I think we need to settle down here a bit on the price on Utah. It's Detroit money did come in, but I don't think enough has come. Utah, again, it's not that they're playing poorly. I just think that their price has run too much based on kind of where their baseline play is. Whereas Detroit, Detroit's play has been fine. We saw in both games. Well, in the second game against Colorado, I thought that they looked really good and they were well deserving to get that win. So I'm happy with the way that Detroit's playing. I think that their game, the way that they're playing, should carry forward on the road here as well. So Detroit down to plus 110.
All right, Detroit down to plus 110 is what we're looking for here. Numbers a little out of hand on Utah. Our Yetis no longer are Yetis. Alex, you agree with this one? We're going for the fourth, but double best bet of the night.
No, I don't disagree, but I'm not betting it myself. I have nothing in this game. Just going to, well, I would say just root on the Red Wings for so money, but Habs are in a little bit of a battle with them for some some top three spots in the Atlantic. So I don't know. I wouldn't hate a Red Wings loss at the same time, but all right, they can have this one, and then hopefully they lose the next two after that.
All right, cheering for the Red Wings, but not actually cheering for Red Wings injuries, it seems like. Anyways.
Yeah, not wrong there.
Blues, Stars up next. Stars minus 210 on the money line. Totals at 6 towards the under minus 128. The Blues down the gutter asking for 3. Like, I don't know what's crazier, the Blues being this bad or the Blues asking for 3 first-round picks for Robert Thomas. Like, both are pretty, I guess them being this bad is not that crazy, but just wanted to throw the little jab in there for that asking price. Anyways, Alex, let you lead with this one. Anything you like in this game?
The Blues can't keep getting away with scoring this many goals despite not generating anything. I like an under here, but I also can't do it unless it's Hofer in that. Like, Binnington's just so bad. Binnington cannot start for Canada in that first game. He's going to. He cannot. He's been like, it's not like, well, you know what? He's won a cup and he won the Four Nations and he's literally fallen off a cliff this year. It's not like he just kind of isn't really like at the top of his game right now. He has genuinely been horrible since the start of the season. I do not see anything redeeming in his game right now. Like, it would be insane for him to start games for Canada, and he's going to, and they're going to allow like 6 to Czech Republic because of it. So that'll be fun. Pasta's going to just feast. But yeah, so anyways, nothing for me here. Starting to get a little bit interested in Dallas as it's like dipped into like the high minus 190s. There's even a minus 187 out there. That is starting to get very, very interesting for me because I think the St. Louis team still sucks and no Robert Thomas. Dallas starting to play better and really tighten things up defensively. I think they should be able to drastically limit what St. Louis does. But again, I can't actually, if Hofer starts, I'll bet under 6 to minus 120. If Hofer doesn't start, I want no part of the under. And that would probably get me more inclined to bet on Dallas if we get Binnington.
All right. Maybe we get Dallas if we get Binnington. Need that number to come down a little bit, I think you said there. But so money, throw to you quickly on this one. Anything you got, or are we passing on to the next one?
We'll pass. I just don't trust St. Louis defensively, and Dallas is playing very well. Dallas can name their score here, so this can get out of hand early.
All right. Also, 3 games left. Smash the like button. Let's try and get us out of here in the next 3 minutes, 30 seconds each. Edmonton, Calgary. So money. Anything you like, or are you passing?
Pass.
All right. Alex, anything you like, or are you passing?
I'll do you one better. I have no bets in the last 3 games.
All right, perfect. So, money, you have any bets in the other 3 games? Chat, if you want any opinions for the next 3 games, drop it in the chat right now. If not, we're going to have these guys head out. So, money, unless you have a bet, you can talk us through.
Yeah, small bet on Seattle. Kings suck.
Kings suck. All right. I'm unsure if that's a real bet or you just wanted to get a dig in there on Alex.
No, small bet on Seattle. I like the number.
Yeah. All right. There we go. plus 150. You can get 155s as well. That wraps it up for today. Quickly run through all the bets we have. 3 double best bets today. I'll run through them. Chicago, Columbus, under 6 plus 100. Winnipeg, Montreal, under 6.5 minus 115, or under 6 plus 100 there. And then Colorado and San Jose, under 6.5 plus 100 is what we're looking for. Those are the 3 double best bets individually. So money, you have Detroit plus 115, Seattle plus 150. Alex, you have Florida money line minus 145, and that's it. That wraps it up. Alex, if you can just quickly send me the link to the prop show, just so I can double check.
I'm good. We're good.
And also, why is so money not on the
money.
prop? Why is other sports not on the prop show?
I've been running so money ragged this week, getting him on here every day to give out NHL bets. So you need to give him a break too. Can't be pulling him in 75 different directions.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to pull him in an extra direction tomorrow because listen, the Anarchist Show, the Hammer Daily Super Bowl prop extravaganza will be live 1 p.m. Eastern time
tomorrow.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're going to kick you off. You're not even going to come on for edge work. Anyways, appreciate you guys soon. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. Alex, so money. Appreciate you guys. Awesome stuff there. Might kicking them out before they even get to say goodbye. Get these fucking guys out of here. Get them off my screen. Especially Alex. The hell is that? Anyways, appreciate you guys. As always, do me a huge favor because Geoff was making fun of our numbers. I don't think our numbers are anything to squawk at. There is a that's right. I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna take the high road here. Yeah. Smash the like button. Show's pretty new. I think we're still in the infancy, only 6 months. Still a baby. We haven't even learned how to walk or talk yet. We're still doing great stuff here. Appreciate it. We're really doing it, Red Band. We're really fucking doing it. I love it. I love you guys. Love the chat here as always. You guys are always on fire. Listen, do me a huge favor. Don't share the video today. You can share the video if you want, but if you already liked, if you already subscribed, head over to the Player Prop Extravaganza. Click the link in the description and cause havoc in that chat. Where is Jason? I don't know. You got to tell me. Rob, where is he? What are we doing? I made all the offers in the world. I don't know what else I can do. Gonna have a long, serious chat with myself today. Gonna go through some introspection, look inward, try and understand myself a little bit deeper, figure out as to why I was left at the altar this year. Anyways, it's been a fun week. We're at the halfway point. Can't wait to finish off this week with some great shows Thursday and Friday. We got great guests coming up. Friday, we have Jack Miller coming on, who you're going to want to tune in for. Tomorrow, we also have, of course, Edric Overtime, but Mr. Peanut Butter, Kirk Evans. Trade deadline tomorrow. You're going to want to tune in for the NBA trade deadline. We're going to be reacting to stuff live that we're going to see, reacting to that Harden trade, seeing how we can attack some futures. So, should be good stuff. Anyways, appreciate you guys for tuning in. That wraps up things for today. This has been the Wednesday, February 4th edition of the Hammer Daily here on the Hammer Network, presented by our good friends over at FanDuel. We will see you guys right here tomorrow. Enjoy the prop show.